Howdy there, folks. This is Lapidary Dave, and right now I want to make a quick video. I got about 7 days until the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. I'll be there on the 30th. And right now I'm catching up on making some pop sockets. I know they're going to be a big seller this year. But before I wrapped up for the night, I wanted to share with you some of this nonsense I'm dealing with. Here in Taos, New Mexico, they claim it's 18 degrees. I swear, it feels so much colder. There's lots of snow on the ground. It's pretty deep, over a foot, in my work area, the rock pit. And yeah, I wanted to make a quick video on the nonsense that is having to work in the cold and what you should watch out for when you work in the cold. Excuse my mess. I got lapidary machines just everywhere. Tools, rocks, and stuff. It's a complete disaster in here. I'm getting ready for the Tucson show. Some of these machines I'm taking to sell. I'm finding a bunch of rocks and stuff to give away. Anywho, it's so cold in here. Bad things happen when you try to do lapidary. The biggest thing is, when you are working your machines and you don't dry off your wheels in below freezing temperatures, this can happen to your wheels. This happens to me a lot, actually, here in Taos, New Mexico. And what's happening is that water is coming down to the bottom of the wheel when you're finished, and then it's destroying the integrity of the adhesive that's holding the diamond stuff on. So when you go to use your wheels, you get cracks in your wheels. And more often than not, when you get those cracks, you'll start to get chips. What's bad about these chips is it could start off as a small little hole like that and slowly turn into a large one. It just chips off when you hit a hard stone on the right angle. This stuff just flies right off. And then the holes get bigger and bigger and bigger. So the first thing I wanted to remind you folks, if you're unfortunately working in freezing temperatures like me, dry off your wheels when you are done working the wheels. Take like a cloth, a rag or something. When your machine is slowing down, just put it up against the wheel and dry it off. It is so cold out here that while I'm working, no joke, it's just freezing. I was working this machine maybe 3 minutes ago, and there's just ice all over everything. It's nuts. And that froze while I was working. While I was working, it was getting so loud every once in a while I had to push on the side of this machine to throw off the ice because it was louder than my grinding. Oh. This poor little button, which turns on and off my pump for my beautiful Cab King machine, I went to use it, stepped on it, and it just shattered. It's just so cold, it hurt the integrity of the plastic. Now this button no longer works. It's a real shame. I'm not too worried about it. I can plug the pump directly in and unplug it when I'm done, but this was really, really nice. I'll call Cab King. I'm sure they'll send me another one or sell me another one. Either way, it's my fault for having to work like this. I don't blame anybody but myself. My water collection thing, straight up freezing. My friends, it's not just the wheels that are troublesome here in the cold. I was a real dummy and left my machines out in the snow after a big snow after using my saws. I woke up in the morning, cleaned off the saw to work it, and this thick aluminum or like cast iron or something on my beautiful Highland Park machine just lifted. It cracked and lifted, and I cannot hammer that down. That is the power of Mother Nature, my friends. I'm sure I can contact John Rolland of Highland Park and buy another one of these plates. But it's just a big shame. You cannot do that normally. It's just incredible how bad the cold is for your lapidary machines. This blade is just stuck from the ice. I can't even spin it. So long story short, my friend, get your machines out of the cold. Unfortunately, I have so many lapidary machines all throughout the rock pit that I can't bring them all in. This is my awesome Lortone 12-inch auto feed. I don't even want to know what's going on with it from it being out here in the snow. A lot of my gemstones out here are just sitting in frozen water. There's one particular material that really just got destroyed, and it's my pink Australian common opal. I have a video on pink Australian common opal, and it just crumbled. There's a lot of water in opal, as many of you folks might know, and the cold just destroyed it. Probably $200 worth of opal destroyed. So get your rocks out of the cold. Don't be like me. Get them out. They deserve better than that. Anyway, my friends, I just wanted to make this quick video to remind some of you folks who have to work like me to be careful of the ice and the cold. And if you do have to work like me, a few things that you can do to not have your machines and lapidary wheels and equipment get destroyed. Batteries from my cell phones that I use to record just get wiped out. I have a Dremel over yonder that just got sapped. The juice from the battery got sapped. It's so cold out here. My watering system for my Cab King, the hose, broke. Just snapped. The plastic lost its integrity. This is my drainage for my Cab King. As you might be able to tell, it is frozen, and so is the tube. This is from leaving it out overnight. So clean your drainage, wipe off your wheels, bring your machines in from the cold, and save yourself a little bit of trouble, if not hundreds of dollars. I love you folks. I will be trying to make as many videos as I can before the Tucson show. I'll be doing giveaways. I want to hang out with you folks, you that are coming to Tucson, so holler at me. We can go walk around. I'll show you my favorite places. This is Lapidary Dave, bundled up like the kid from the Christmas story. I love you folks, and I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram and Facebook, Lapidary Dave. Any of your lapidary questions, I'm always there to answer them the best I can. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.